Chapter 7. Control your environment. Your environment is either training you or breaking you. There is no neutral ground. Every sound, every light, every screen, every person around you, they all influence you. They either pull you closer to your discipline or drag you back into distraction. That's the truth most people ignore. They try to be disciplined in chaos. They try to focus while surrounded by noise. They try to grow while living in the same patterns that broke them. It doesn't work. You can't win that way. You can't control everything, but you can control your environment. That's the key. If you want peace, build an environment of peace. If you want focus, create an environment that protects it. If you want power, surround yourself with structure. You have a choice, and your choice is your environment. Your environment is a mirror of your mind. Messy room, messy thoughts. Cluttered schedule, cluttered emotions. No boundaries, no progress. You think you're losing discipline, but what you're really losing is control of your surroundings. That's why the strongest people simplify. They strip away distractions until only the essentials remain. They understand that minimalism isn't aesthetic, it's psychological armor. Because every distraction you remove becomes energy you reclaim. You can't fight for your focus every day. You must design for it. That's the difference between the reactive and the disciplined. The reactive adjust to chaos. The disciplined eliminate chaos before it starts. You can't control everything, but you can control your environment. Start with your physical space. Look around you. What do you see? Is it built for clarity, or is it built for confusion? If your desk is full of distractions, your mind will be too. If your home is filled with noise, your mind will echo it. If your workspace is chaotic, your discipline will collapse. You don't need a perfect setup, you need a purposeful one. Every object should have a reason to exist. Every space should have a purpose. Your environment must serve your goals, not sabotage them. That's how professionals think. That's how disciplined people live. They don't rely on willpower, they rely on design. Because willpower is temporary, but environment is constant. When your environment supports your mission, discipline becomes effortless. You no longer fight your surroundings, they fight for you. You can't control everything, but you can control your environment. Now let's talk about your digital environment, the invisible battlefield. Your phone, your social media, your notifications, that's where most people lose their discipline. They scroll, they react, they consume, and they call it rest. But it's not rest. It's escape. And every escape has a cost. Every notification fragments your focus. Every dopamine hit weakens your patience. Every scroll teaches your brain to chase distraction. That's how mental weakness grows, one small distraction at a time. You don't need to quit technology, you need to control it. Use it with intention. Turn off what doesn't serve you. Silence the noise. Your phone is a tool, not a master. Your time is a weapon, not a toy. You can't control everything, but you can control your environment. Guard your digital space the same way you guard your goals. Unfollow negativity. Mute chaos. Disconnect from drama. Every time you protect your digital environment, you protect your mental energy. That's self-control in action, not just in your thoughts, but in your design. Now look at your social environment, the people. This one matters more than anything else. Because people are contagious. Energy spreads. Habits spread. Discipline spreads. But so does laziness. So does negativity. So does chaos. If you surround yourself with people who complain, you'll complain. If you surround yourself with people who gossip, you'll gossip. If you surround yourself with people who quit, you'll start to question your own consistency. That's how subtle influence works. It reshapes your mindset without your permission. That's why you must choose your circle carefully. You don't need a crowd, you need alignment. You don't need validation, you need standards. Protect your circle like you protect your peace. Because one undisciplined person can destroy a disciplined environment. You can't control everything, but you can control your environment. That's the power of boundaries. When you stop letting everyone have access to you, you regain control of your energy. You stop explaining yourself to people who will never understand your path. You stop wasting time trying to prove what you can simply demonstrate. That's real discipline, the discipline to protect your space, your time, and your focus. Every environment either multiplies your self-control or murders it. So, design it carefully. Your environment is not a backdrop, it's a battleground. It shapes your thoughts. It defines your energy. It influences your choices. You can't master yourself while living in chaos. You can't meditate next to noise. You can't focus surrounded by distraction. You can't grow in a place that doesn't challenge you. You have to create the environment your future self needs. Maybe that means cleaning your space. Maybe that means deleting the apps that drain your attention. Maybe that means saying goodbye to people who refuse to grow. It will feel uncomfortable at first, but comfort was never the goal. Clarity is. You can't control everything, but you can control your environment. That's how you reclaim your power. That's how you maintain your focus. That's how you stay disciplined in a world built for distraction. Because the truth is simple. You can't outwork a toxic environment. You can't out-discipline constant chaos. You can't build peace while surrounded by noise. So build your world wisely. Remove what weakens you. Design what strengthens you. Protect what sustains you. Because you become what surrounds you. You can't control everything, but you can control your environment.